Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Knick-Knack It's podcast. This is episode 50. We would like to say welcome to all returning viewers and hi. Thanks for checking us out to any new viewers. We hope that you enjoy our show and would consider subscribing. My name is Heather. I am from Southern California, and all of our Instagram and Ravelry names will be below.
Hi everybody, I am Nicci, and like Heather told you, we will have everything down below, and I'm coming to you from central Wisconsin.
Yes, so we have quite a bit to talk about today. Well, I don't know, not that much, but yeah, anyways, so you want to jump into, what do you want to do? Admin?
Sure.
Okay, so we have a few prizes to award this podcast. They are pattern prizes, $7 US or less. Go ahead and reach out to either, we'll tell you. Anyways, so the first one we're going to talk about is the Sock It To Me. That is a monthly drawing. We draw a prize on the first episode of the new month, and he's looking for something. Anyways, we drew the prize this morning, and the number was number 7, which is a magpie knit. Excuse me, Agatha. Go ahead and reach out to me on Ravelry and let me know what pattern you would like. Like I said, $7 or less.
I lost my cell phone. I was going to show the picture of everybody's. Aha, I found it.
Oh, I don't know where she put it.
Right? I hid it under everything here. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll pull up the winner's pictures. So these were Agatha socks.
It's cute. I think the yarn looks familiar.
I think it's bamboo pop.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking it was.
I could be wrong. And then I will go ahead with the sweater winner from the third quarter sweaters is, I think your name is Jessica, if I remember correctly, but it's JBINDT, JBINDT, because I can't put it up on the screen, but she did this beautiful colorwork sweater.
And that was post number 31.
Yep. So if you get in contact with me, and I will get you out your pattern.
Yeah. And the last quarter for the sweater along we're in the last quarter. So on the first episode of January, we will be closing that knit along and drawing for the final prize. So if you're working on a sweater, this is your final push to get it done. And then we also are drawing for our featured designer knit along. This year it is Knitting Expat. So the winner for that was Cowl, Linda. That is her entry. Pretty pair of socks. Get in contact with me and I will send you your pattern of $7 or less.
Yep. So all the quarter ones have to me for October is up. We already have entries in there.
Mm-hmm.
And we did pull winners from Ravelry and Instagram. So we are checking all the Instagram. So if you aren't following Heather or myself on Instagram, please tag us in it if you're not friends with us so that we can see those posts.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're not available for us to see the hashtag.
Yes, especially if your account is private.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to follow us on Instagram, which we totally understand, that's fine. You can always send us the email.
Yep.
And the email link or the email address is down below, and then we'll add you to the the prize drawing that way.
Correct.
Okay, so we have two other make-alongs. They're not really knit-alongs, but make-alongs that are going, but no prizes to be drawn yet. The first is get your gifts ready. So pretty self-explanatory. Just knit things that are, or make things that are going to be gifts. It doesn't necessarily have to be a winter holiday gift.
Nope.
It could be birthday gifts, it could be anniversary gifts, it could be wedding gifts, it could be anything that you're going to be gifting to somebody else.
Yep. As long as it's a handmade item.
Right. Yeah.
That's the only criteria for that one, and that it's going to somebody else.
Yeah. Go ahead and put those in that thread, and we will be drawing prizes for that the first episode of January. That ends the 31st.
The December 31st that ends.
December 31st, yes. Sorry.
It's okay. And our last but final one is our 100-day challenge to get clear off our needles.
Yep.
We've had people go in and put down their challenge themselves, how many they'd like to get done. I know that I've started getting some off my needles and hooks. I think Heather has as well.
Yeah.
I started to move towards that. So, and like I said, all the hashtags will be down below for you to enter these on Instagram if that's where you'd like to. You can also email, like Heather said, or go over on Ravelry and enter, or do all three, whatever you want to do, guys.
Whatever. Yeah, I have started making indents of my previous, or my long existing whips. I have not had the courage to set a goal yet, but yeah, I'll set a goal and get it in there. And then Nicci and I are just going to update our posts. So like Nicci is post 2 or post 2. I'll edit post 1 to show you guys what we have finished. To kind of, we're kind of trying to play along, and we can't enter like as you guys would enter, so we're trying to just keep those at the top so it's easier for us to be able to draw prizes correctly for those threads. So yeah.
So where would you like to go now? Oh, and I'll tell everybody I am wearing, this is the Rift by Jacqueline Cecil that we finished last year. It's finally gotten cooler here in Wisconsin, kinda. But
I feel like I have your weather. It's very.
You have my weather, and I'm still like, I don't know whose weather I have with this humidity, and yeah.
Yeah, it's very gloomy outside. Well, let's, I don't know. We can mix it up and go to whips if you want.
Okay.
I have one.
Go ahead.
So, and it's a pitiful start, but I don't know. I mean, I talked about it a couple episodes ago. I'm going to knit Christmas socks for everybody in my family. All 6 of us will get a pair of Christmas socks. And yesterday I finished a pair of socks that I'll talk about in FOs. But because I have these needles open, I went ahead and cast on, I don't know. I'm going to knit 2 pairs of socks out of this yarn, one for me and one for Evelyn.
Okay.
And I'm trying to decide if I want the one that has contrasting heel, toes, and cuffs, or if Evelyn's going to have the one that has contrasting heel, toes, and cuffs. Because one of the pairs will have to have contrasting.
Gotcha.
So I'm trying to decide which one I want, because whatever one I don't want, she's going to get the other. So this is just my, like I said, pitiful start. It's kind of blowing out. That is gray and pink, and then I'm into the white. And this is what the cake looks like.
Oh, is that the I Smell Snow?
Yeah, it's I Smell Snow from Area 51.
Right.
So we will both be getting socks out of I Smell Snow my mom and Gabriel will be getting socks out of a woolen vine skein. That's kind of like just Christmassy. And then Hector and Matthew will be getting socks from Area. It's an Area 51 color, but I think it's called Yuletide.
Okay.
So it's kind of like greens and golds and reds, but that's not here yet. So
Gotcha.
that's what I did. It's my mustache with a cuff.
Good job. Good job. So I started my October socks, and I have one completed without the heel.
Wow. It's only the 8th.
So that's this one. And this is DVD Desert Vista Dye Works, and this was 2021's summer sock camp. So there's the first one.
Do you have the contrasting color?
I do not. I split this with Kim.
Oh, okay.
I gave the contrast to her because I like the gray on the bottom that I put on here.
It's cute. Did you do your slip one?
Yeah, that's what I did on these and the other pair. So I'm about, let's see, 10, 20. I'm halfway. I have 33 rows onto the foot, and I just do 66 for my foot.
Cute.
Now, hopefully with Stephen West coming, I'll still be able to finish that pair of socks.
Oh yeah. Happy Stephen West Day, everybody.
So that is whip number 1. Whip number 2, since the last time you saw me and Heather, I think that same evening that we podcasted, I casted on with Kim the Boneyard from Stephen West.
Yeah.
In anticipation. It had been really cold here that day, like in the 50s. And I was like, I want a great big triangle shawl to wrap up in. So I casted on the elongated Boneyard. So it's a pattern within his pattern that he has another project page, and everything's right there on Ravelry. So, and this is in the colorway Flama from Malibu ago, but this is now sitting on hold. So that is a skein and a half already on it.
Wow.
So that was very fast.
Excuse me.
And then I started another little scrappy scarf.
You did.
And this is just going to be a baby one. So there's that. I lost this for a few days. Couldn't find it when I wanted to work on it. Because at night I like to go sit in my husband's like little den and talk to him after he gets off work. And I couldn't find it, and I left it in there, and it fell on the floor in between the 2 chairs. And let's see. So Knick-Knack Knits had done a gift, not a gift, mystery kit for Halloween. And I had started the socks before with the yarn that was coming with that package. I don't know if Heather wants to turn away because she hasn't gotten hers just yet, but everybody else has gotten them and opened them. So I was going to show the bag and then the yarn.
Okay.
So this is the bag, and inside of it came the little extra. I'll just quickly show this. I shut the bag instead of opening it with this. And inside of this came extra goodies that I won't show. And then here is the colorway, and then the contrast is just knit picks that I had, Fleechy and a solid, and I did the Georgia sock. Okay, Heather, you can come back.
Okay.
So I just have the one, and I have the other one started, and now I'll try to get that done and then put the heels in, and those will be done. And then I have 2 more whips. Last time I had started the sweater, the witchling. I had just been at the ribbing and I got about an inch of increasing started. And let me tell you, I got these when I was down in Arkansas.
Mhm.
And you put your needle in it and then you can pull, but they don't move. And then you can pull it off and clip it to your work.
Mhm.
So you can see how far you got in one sitting.
Oh, cool.
And put it back on. And this lady makes these by hand. She does all these little knots on there to make that little sheep.
Oh, wow.
Right.
I thought it was just a felt ball. That's really cool.
So they're called Jubilees, I think. And I will link Arkansas Yarn Co. But they're really cute little gift. And your needle, you can put it right back on your needles like this. Throw it in your bag. You can help off.
That's really cute.
Seeing that, we're getting into Christmas gifting for yarny people now. So I thought that was a nice little treat you could get a friend.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I will show you, because it'll go into whips or FOs. This is my second sock. I'm just putting in the heel right now. And this is Area 51 in colorway. I'd asked her to make me a pink gradient for a friend's birthday. And so this is the other sock already completed. And I just did heel toe do-si-do.
That's really cute in that pattern.
So those you will never see completed. Maybe a photo.
Yeah, you can put a photo. Well, put a photo on Instagram after she gets it.
Yep. So that brings us to FOs.
Yep.
Heather, do you have any FOs?
I do.
You want to show us yours first?
I do. Okay. I will show one and then you can go.
Okay.
So I completed just yesterday my Dumbledore socks that I was doing 2 at a time.
Oh, wow.
So a little bit of thoughts first. Never again will I ever do this. Excuse me. I have a frog in my throat today. While it was theoretically easier to knit 2 at a time, I feel like I feel like my gauge is totally different because these socks are a bit tighter than I like. I mean,
oh, wow.
They look, they're pretty thin. So, and I did the same 64 stitches size 1 that I do for every other pair of socks. So I don't know. I might end up gifting these, which I kind of don't want to do, but
maybe if you wet blocked them.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that and see maybe if that stretches them out a little bit. Like they stretch, like they have stretch, but it's just tight.
Not how you like them.
Yeah. So this is where I was the last time you saw them for both socks, obviously, because I was doing 2 at a time. And I did contrasting. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I did contrasting cuff and heel, but I did not for the toe. I just went for it because
Gotcha.
I'm lazy. And honestly, I started this before we moved. So I don't even know where that contrasting yarn is anymore. If I'm being quite honest. So I really didn't care. And these are my first languishing whip that I got off my heels.
Yay.
Yeah. That's it's a Dumbledore by Night Owl Fibers.
So I finished my Celtic block for September. Last time you guys saw it was down there. Or maybe I was going this way. I don't really know anymore, but I finished it. Nonetheless,
Yeah, I don't
I
remember.
first came out. I have not casted it on yet, so I will, but I don't think I will get it done in the month of October with Stephen West. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
So
And my second FO, you guys never even saw. Can you believe that? I started and finished something in less than 2 weeks.
yay, Heather.
So I, along with knitting socks, I also knit my mom a cowl every year. She doesn't like scarf, or she doesn't like shawls. She feels like they slip around too much on her, and she doesn't want to take the time to put a shawl pin on it. So this year's cowl is the round and round cowl, and this is what I have done. It is shorter than the pattern calls for, but I mean, Kay pretty much tells you you can do what you want. So it starts off with this gray, goes into the blue, darker orange, lighter orange. This is a yellow. It's not white. It's kind of blowing out, but you can kind of see it there.
You can see it.
And then I did 2 sections in the white, and then I went back into the.
It's very pretty.
This is one of those kits from Hobby Lobby, the 6-color kit, and it's something to do with pumpkins. I don't remember exactly. I think it's called Pumpkin Patch.
I think that's what you said.
Maybe, I don't know. So that's the 6 colors there.
It's really pretty though.
Thank you.
And I don't think where you guys live in California, you need much longer than that.
No, and like she especially like in the winter time, she'll have her like coat on, but she doesn't like zip it up or anything like that. She just keeps it on.
Right.
And so then when she has something like this over her, around her neck, then it's perfect.
Gotcha. So, all right. My next whip, no, not whip, FO. I got to figure out if this is the right or wrong side. Okay. I finished my Stephen West Stripified. And I don't know if you guys can see the stitch marker or not. But last time I had to do just a few rows on the bottom. And then, oh, there it is. Those few rows there. And then the I-cord bind off. And I absolutely love how this turned out. While I was knitting it, I thought there was entirely too much pink. But now, seeing it all done, I can see the turquoise and everything, the colors I really like. So I love it. Take that stitch marker off before I forget. And then I end up wearing it out of the house with it. Any more, Heather?
FOs? No.
Okay. So then my next one for me is I finished my other scrappy scarf. And last time you guys saw it, I was way down there and had just done this. And now I have gone from that stitch marker there all the way to there. So that is done for gift. So that was a languishing whip. The Stephen West was a languishing whip. And now my giant languishing whip that was my oldest project I had to date.
This is exciting. I know about this one.
This is my first ever scrappy anything finished. And this is my scrappy blanket. Last time you guys saw it, I was all the way down here by the little lamb. And that is how much I finished. I did 10 rows on this last night and re-put it on my husband, and he said, do not go any wider, please, because this is for him to use in his den and then on his chair. So this is folded in half, but I can't even get it all.
That's folded in half?
Yeah, this is folded in half.
Wow.
So, and then I'm not doing a border or anything. We're leaving the fringe to remind us of our grandparents, like the old blankets that used to be at their houses on the back of the chairs.
Mm-hmm.
This is Christmas gift this year. One of them. Now, other people think that I need to give it to him before then because otherwise he might freeze,
Okay.
I think I should put it in a box and wrap it for Christmas under the tree. So that is all I have for FOs.
Okay. You want to talk about acquisitions?
I can, yeah, we can go there, or I could quickly talk about my wrap it up for September.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Do that.
Because I have a tendency to forget that. So
Yeah.
in September, I had started the month with 36. I had added 5 projects. I completed 4, so I ended with 37. For October, I started with 37. So we're now there. And then you guys remember that I was picking, I'd made tiny decisions, wheels for all of my categories. So I will spin on here now for the blanket. You've seen I finished a blanket. I need to roll the dice, I guess, for a blanket. And I'm kind of nervous about this.
Anticipation.
And it's the Happy Scrappy blanket.
Oh, I thought it was going to be the star blanket.
So did I. That's why I was like, oh, I'm kind of nervous about this. So that's what we're going to move to, and I'm going to write it down quick, and then we can talk about acquisitions. Now, my acquisitions, only 2 of these skeins, I will say right now, did I purchase myself. All the rest came via my mom and telling me I want this, this, and this for other people. So go buy me these colors of this yarn and send it to you.
Okay.
And I'm, I love knitting gifts for people. But right now, when Stephen West comes, I didn't want all this yarn right now.
Yeah.
I did not.
Okay, so we both have Area 51.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't take mine on the back. So let's go ahead and do that first.
Yep.
But you have a skein that I can't see.
I know. I'm not gonna flash it. I have mine pulled out of the bag. But
you have to show them.
Well, yeah, but I'll tell you when I'm going to show it, because let's do August way first.
Okay.
And that's the lazy, hazy, crazy dates.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is August monthly Gilmore Girls colorway. Yours looks more sad, like more darker than mine. It might be the lighting.
It could be. They are very, in person they're pastel-y to me.
Yeah, me too. Definitely pastel-y. You see.
Yeah. Totally about the same, like if it's just my lighting.
Yeah. My lighting is a little harsher than yours. And then for my extra skein, because we always do the 2 skeins to get the free shipping, I got Hagrid. This is her Hagrid colorway.
That's so cool.
I love it.
I love that.
I feel like, I don't know. While I love it, and I would definitely rock socks in Hagrid, I feel like I need to knit at least one of the boys' socks in this too.
Yeah.
They would like it too.
My extra skein was the here that you just saw that I was knitting up. So from that. And then as Heather said, I have September's colorway already. And because she had put up a poll and I gave her my favorite saying from Gilmore Girls, which was, if eating cake is wrong, I don't want to be right. But so she made a colorway for that. And so I won the skein and she just stuck it in with this order. So I will have Heather look away. And there is that color. So, okay, it's gone, Heather.
Okay.
I was trying to find my pen because I was going to put on here what month these were because it doesn't say the month, but I lost my pen. Sorry for the dog.
Yeah, I know. I feel like when we first started, she had the months on there, but
I could be wrong on that too.
yeah.
So, any more acquisitions for you?
No, ma'am.
Alrighty.
Well, did I show my 5th color for the Steven last time?
No.
So, oh wait, go ahead. I'll wait until we show it.
Okay.
I just had like a conversation with myself in my head.
So from Desert Vista Dye Works, she had come up with this colorway, and it was Go-Go Vacation, and it was a picture of like go-go girls. And my grandpa used to, when my grandpa was still alive, his favorite thing to say to us was, when I would say, I'm taking grandma, we'll be right back, whatever, we're going on vacation, we'd go down to my aunt and uncle's house in Oklahoma. He's like, that's fine, I'm gonna call up the Go-Go girls and we're gonna have a party. So my mom ordered herself 2 skeins so that she could have a hat and a pair of socks and fingerless mitts and remembrance of grandpa. So, and we waited 3 months for the yarn, so it wasn't like, it's just, this is when they finally came.
Yeah.
Then when she saw the Musselburgh hat that I was making for my nephew and her nephew, she got another highlighter in my life for her nephew on her husband's side, because he also works outside. So she would like a Musselburgh for him for that. And then she ordered me this gray for heels, toes, and cuffs for contrasting for everything she wants made. And this gray here is in DK from Arkansas Yarn Co. And this is gonna go, we special ordered from Lori Green Bay Packer yarn in DK. So a couple pairs of Green Bay Packer. I just showing one. We have 5 skeins of it.
Oh my gosh.
So there'll be hats and socks in this. And then, as you guys know, my business partner started her own dyeing. And so when Lisa put her shop live, my mom ordered the only 2 real bright pinks that LMK Designs did. I think that's more true, but these are 2 pinks. So there'll be a hat and mitt set for her and her best friend.
They're really pretty.
So.
And both Nicci and I posted on our Instagram her Lisa's shop notification. So if you like to,
and you're hearing it here first, guys. She just put up a birthday sale because October is Lisa's birthday month. She's a Halloween baby.
She is, yeah.
Until midnight on the 31st, there is a sale. All you have to do is go put it in your cart and it will come off at the end.
That's good. Cool. Yeah, so as I was saying, go check her out. She has some nice yarn. And she's a lovely lady anyway.
She puts up with me all day, so there's that.
You know that's saying something.
Right. Of all my crazy. So I'm gonna grab my Stephen West.
Okay. I'm patiently waiting. No, just kidding. So as we've said several times today, or in this podcast, today is clue 1 of the shawlography mystery knit along has dropped. So I've been kind of joking around saying it's Stephen West Day. I feel like it should be like a national holiday. It's Stephen West Day. Like Good. I even wrote it in my planner. It's Stephen West Day. So we have been prepared, anxiously awaiting this day. I feel like when we first purchased the pattern, you know, because he releases it before today, I felt like it was going to be so long away. I felt like, oh my gosh, you have to wait so long for him to drop the first clue. And then like this week, I was like, oh crap, it's Friday. Like it kind of came up and surprised me a little bit. Yeah, but I'm definitely ready. I have my yarn, I have my needles, I printed my pattern. It's on the printer out there. So you want to go?
I can go. I just dropped my fifth ball like I did last time. So it's on the floor over there and I can't get to it.
Oh, well, go, you get it and I'll go.
Okay.
So it's a fingering weight. The pattern calls for fingering weight yarn. I am using Sheepjee's Bamboo Soft, which is a blend of bamboo and cotton, but it is great. I purchased all 5, well, I have multiple, but I purchased all of my skeins from Around the Table Yarns in Ohio, and they are online too if you would like. So I'm trying to put these in my hand so that I can show. Yeah. That's my first 3, and here's my second, or here's my other 2.
And that's
so
a
I
navy.
think what I'm going to do, yes, this is a navy. So this will be my first color. This is A, B, C. Ooh. They're small, but they're not easy
They're
to grab.
small, but they're mighty.
D and E. So these are my colors. A, B, C, D, E.
While you're doing that, I'm going to try to see how I can hold these together. Okay.
What do you think?
I like it. Ah.
Me too. But you know me, jewel tones and whatnot.
Okay. So I don't have enough hands for this, but
I know it's very hard to hold 5 skeins of yarn.
I also got my kit from Around the Table, so we will definitely link the shop down below.
Yeah.
And no, not all mine. All but one of mine is Kelborn Perennial, and then my other one was Sweet Georgia Tough Sock.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Neon Coral. I know it's showing pink, but it's not. So that's my A, and then black is my B. And then I'm gonna go from lightest to darkest on my grays for C, D, and E. And so this is Perennial, this is Sweet Georgia in silver, and this is Perennial in silver. So
that's such a contrast. Like, I mean, I know that like different dyers have different color blends, you know, different color formulas, but it's just.
Oh, this is, and I'm sorry, this is lead. These 2 are silver, the first 2.
Okay, but still, like, even like.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Yeah.
So I hope that I like working with black yarn. This will be the first time I'm like really trying in a long time.
Well, we're gonna cast on after we're done recording, so it's still early in the day.
Right. So, anything life-wise going on for you?
We're baseball. Matthew's playing baseball. Evelyn's going to homecoming tomorrow.
Yay!
Tonight's the game. Tomorrow's the dance. She went shopping with my brother's girlfriend, and I was. I don't want to say I was nervous, but I was nervous for the dress that she was going to pick. But she did very good. She
a beautiful dress.
Yeah, she picked a very beautiful dress. She kept me completely in the dark until she got home, and then she put it on. Like, I was so in the dark that I had to wait for her to change, and like she did the whole grand, you know, entry thing, and I cried, and she laughed at me. But she's a junior this year, so she's a little upset because her school doesn't have a junior prom. But I told her, I was like, just have a senior buy your ticket and go to prom. Like, you have enough friends that you can go with a group of friends, so that's today, and tomorrow we're gonna be busy doing homecoming stuff. And then the most, I guess, shocking news, I had a mouse in my house. And so that's gone now. He has been trapped and taken out, and it only within 12 hours I saw the mouse, caught the mouse, and he exited my house. So all right, yeah, Evelyn keeps yelling at me because I keep calling him a him, and she's like, you don't know if he's a him.
It left the house.
Yeah, it left the house. So yeah, the exterminator came, put down the traps. The traps are still down in various parts of my house because he's worried that he had more than one, but we don't see evidence of any more,
Good.
He's like, if you had more than one, things would be chewed up in your pantry and, things like that. And I was like, none of that has been. So we saw it Wednesday. I don't know, whatever. The night before I saw the mouse, one of my children left half a cornbread cake on the table all night long.
Oh no.
So like, I just feel like if we had more than one mouse in the house, the cornbread cake would have been
gone.
Or like, you would see mouse.
Right.
But it was completely untouched. I threw it away, obviously, because it had been left out all night, but whatever, you know what I mean? So like, I feel like and my kids are not the cleanest kids in the world. So there is, food packages left or crumbs left here and there and everywhere. So I'm pretty confident he was the only one in my house. But like I said, we have traps down still, nonetheless. So that was my big exciting news.
The only thing that's happened over here, JJ already went to homecoming, and he played a football game. He has to play again. That's who I was waving at, is because today's his day off of school. Our kids get off the Friday before Columbus Day. So they had off today, but he has to play at the football game tonight. So he just came he's here for that. And then I got glasses. I can see again. So prior to this, I hadn't been seeing very well. If like you were sending me text or anything like that, I was having to take a screenshot, blow it up, and then try to answer you. It was quite irritating. And then like the first couple hours of the morning, I couldn't see to do anything on my phone, on my tablet, sewing wise. I had to wait for my eyes to like readjust every day. So it's been nice to be able to see again. But with progressive glasses, it's taken me a little while to be able to walk up and down stairs and not, try to fall. But yeah, and my husband got a promotion at work, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
But we're doing.
Yeah, everybody put in the comments how good she looks with her glasses. I think they look really good on you.
Like I had my hair pulled back today. I'm like, oh, should I go redo my hair now? And I was like, oh, just forget it, because you're just gonna pull it up. Because like I said, it's been humid. It's in the 60s, but the humidity makes it feel like it's in the 70s, 80s here.
Oh no.
It's just sticky.
Yeah, it's in the 60s here, which is nice, get cozy and knit weather.
Yeah, like when I woke up, I was cooler after I got out of the shower, and so that's why I put the sweater on. And then I went out to run some errands. I was like, oh, why is it like this?
Yeah.
So, yeah. We will let everybody get to their West knits. And don't forget that the third Saturday of this month, we will have a Zoom.
The
I think
15th?
15th.
No, sorry.
Third
16th.
Saturday.
16th, sorry.
Okay.
16th. Today, third,
Yeah.
never mind. The third Friday is the 15th.
So it's the 16th. So we'll put up a post on both of our Instagrams. There will be links at Ravelry. Not if Ravelry is not conducive for you, or Instagram, email me and I will email you the link with the password. We will put everything up on Ravelry the morning of that Saturday
Yes.
with the Zoom room number, the password, and we will be there 1 o'clock your time, Heather?
I think
that
so. Yes. Yes.
So 1 o'clock is
3 o'clock
3 o'clock for Central
and 4 o'clock for
Eastern.
Mhm.
So,
and we'll put all the time zones in the post. We're going to we'll update that post when we get up on Saturday morning.
correct.
Probably Nicci, because she gets up before I do. Well, and she has 2 hours on me, so
There's that. And I don't have small children, and
yeah.
I have to be up early that morning because JJ has a haircut appointment down by my cousin. So he's going with his grandma.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, go take him and then come back.
I know. It's a grandson day, so they normally leave at like 8 a.m. in the morning, and he doesn't get home till like 5 or 6, and who knows what he'll bring home with him.
Yeah.
I don't get to know.
It's a Nicci can't say anything about it day.
Yeah.
I think your mom does it on purpose.
Yeah, about every 6 weeks, both go for the haircuts.
Yeah. I was gonna say something and I forgot.
Must have been a lie.
It was not a lie. See how she treats me? No, I don't remember. No. Anyways.
Is it about Zoom?
It was, but I don't remember.
It'll be choose your own participation, everybody.
Yeah.
It'll be knitting, crocheting, making.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to turn on your camera, we totally understand. If you just want to sit there on mute, we understand.
Yep. And there is a chat feature. So if you do have, if you want to chime in on anything, but you don't want to turn your camera, you don't want to unmute your mic, you can post it in the chat and we'll be able to see that too. And there is a way that you can there's a way that you can post to everybody in the room, and then there's a way that you can post to just individual people. So like if you wanted to ask Nicci a question or me a question or one of the participants a question, you can select just their name and send them a message, and so not everybody receives it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we hope to see you all there.
Yep.
If not, maybe on the next one.
Yeah, it should be fun. Crazy and fun. Anyways, enjoy your Stephen West Day. Enjoy your West Knits. Post them on Instagram. We didn't make a Instagram hashtag
for Stephen.
Yeah. I mean, we're not doing a knit along for it, but
I know.
I was just thinking we would want to maybe have everybody hashtag so that we can see them, but post them and tag them if you like.
Below, and we'll come up with one and put it down below, and that way if you want to tag us so we can see them.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So happy knitting and happy crafting, everybody.
Happy knitting. Have a great weekend and enjoy your knitting.
Bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye.